Today we're exploring how two trainers with opposing dreams found each other and changed each other. A relationship that evolved from rivalry to partnership, only to face a heart-wrenching fate that left readers wondering if their story would ever truly be complete. Black and White first meet in the opening chapters of the Black and White arc, and their introduction is anything but smooth. Black isn't your typical Pokemon protagonist with a balanced personality and varied interests. He's almost singularly obsessed with conquering the Pokemon League and becoming champion of the Unova region. This fixation runs so deep that his thoughts constantly overflow, making it difficult for him to focus on anything else. He relies on his Musha, to eat his dreams and clear his head when concentration is needed. Black's intensity manifests in memorable ways throughout the manga panels. He trains until collapse, often startling wild Pokemon with his thunderous declarations of becoming champion. In one striking scene, his passionate shouting causes nearby Pidove to scatter from trees, while passers-by cover their ears and hurry away from what they assume is a public disturbance. His tunnel vision means he lacks awareness of his surroundings and other people's feelings, not because of malice, but because his dream consumes him so completely. White embodies an entirely different approach to the Pokemon world. As the young president and founder of the BW agency, she represents a business-oriented perspective, rarely showcased in the franchise. Her company provides Pokemon actors for commercials and entertainment ventures. She carries a professional planner, filled with meticulous notes on talent bookings and client meetings, approaching each day with calculated precision. Unlike traditional trainers, White initially views Pokemon primarily as performers, rather than battle partners, and doesn't engage in battles herself. While Black's singular focus blurs the finer details of human connection, White's calculated approach to business reveals an entirely different philosophy about what Pokemon represent in their world. Their fateful encounter occurs when Black, who is engrossed in battle training, sends a misdirected attack crashing through an elaborate commercial set. The expensive camera equipment topples like dominoes, smoke rising from shattered lights as White watches her carefully orchestrated commercial shoot dissolve into chaos. This disaster creates immediate tension. White's business faces financial damage, while Black remains largely oblivious to the magnitude of his actions. Rather than simply parting ways, White makes an unexpected proposition. She hires Black to work off his debt, forcing these contradictory personalities to travel together across Unova. It's a business arrangement born of necessity, creating a foundation fundamentally different from most Pokemon partnerships. Their early travels are marked by realistic friction. Black frequently derails White's business plans with impulsive battles, while White finds herself dragged into Pokemon conflicts she has little interest in. They argue and often operate on completely different wavelengths. Yet amid these clashes, moments of connection emerge. White admires Black's battle passion, while Black respects White's business acumen. One telling scene shows Black using his battle expertise to help one of White's Pokemon performers overcome stage fright, demonstrating how their different perspectives can complement each other, laying groundwork for deeper understanding. Those clashing worldviews would soon be tested by a moment of genuine crisis. While most Pokemon relationships build gradually through adventure, Black and White's connection crystallized during a terrifying encounter atop the Nimbasa Ferris wheel, a confrontation that would force White to question not just her understanding of Pokemon, but her entire identity. The Ferris wheel incident stands as the critical turning point in their evolving relationship. During a violent thunderstorm, N traps White and her Tepig, Giggy, at the summit of the wheel. Lightning flashes which illuminated White's terror as thunder crashed around the swaying cabin, her isolation complete as rain lashed against the windows. N's calculated move becomes an emotional crucible as he deliberately challenges White's fundamental understanding of Pokemon, suggesting her business-oriented perspective has blinded her. Are your Pokemon truly happy as mere performers? N's words cut through White's carefully constructed worldview. Have you ever asked what they desire? This moment of crisis reveals something profound about White's character. When faced with N's challenge, Giggy makes an unexpected choice to battle, a desire White had never recognized. The realization crashes over her like the storm outside. She had been ignoring her Pokemon's voices, limiting them to performers without considering their complete needs. Through carefully crafted manga panels, we witness White's internal struggle as her certainties crumble away. All this time, White thinks, clutching Giggy's Pokeball. I never truly heard what you were trying to tell me. The aftermath of this traumatic encounter transforms the dynamic between Black and White. When Black learns what happened, his immediate fury demonstrates a level of concern transcending professional courtesy. How dare he do that to you? Black rages, his championship ambitions momentarily forgotten in favor of White's well-being. This reaction marks how far their relationship has evolved beyond a business arrangement. White's vulnerability in admitting her failings shows a significant shift. No longer the self-assured business prodigy, but someone grappling with profound questions about her identity. This shared trauma becomes the foundation for a deeper connection. Their subsequent conversations take on new dimensions of honesty as White processes her revelation and Black supports her through this painful growth. During one training session, White hesitantly asks Black to demonstrate battle techniques, showing her newfound trust in his expertise, while he patiently explains strategies that complement her performance background. Their relationship evolves as they begin actively supporting each other's dreams. White makes the significant gesture of offering to cover Black's expenses in his pursuit of becoming champion. This represents her complete buy-in to his aspirations, acknowledging the validity of his single-minded focus. Black develops genuine appreciation for White's agency and vision, no longer seeing her business focus as a distraction but as a complementary passion. What makes their relationship exceptional is this organic evolution through conflict and compromise. Their initial differences become the foundation upon which their deepening bond is built. Each maintains their core identity while expanding their perspective to incorporate elements of the other's worldview. Their complementary growth creates a partnership suggesting the possibility of a shared future. The manga portrays moments where they begin to envision how their individual dreams might intertwine, Black's championship ambitions and White's agency becoming part of a collective vision rather than competing priorities. And then, in a moment of devastating sacrifice, Black is transformed into the Light Stone. As Getsis unleashes its destructive power, Black makes the ultimate choice to protect White, becoming encased in brilliant light while she reaches out in anguish. This heart-wrenching separation represents everything the Pokémon Adventures manga dares to explore beyond mainstream boundaries. Their story embraces the reality that love stories can end in profound grief and unresolved emotions, a genuine portrayal of loss that respects its audience's capacity to process complex feelings. In this unflinching depiction of heartbreak, Pokémon reveals its potential for truly mature storytelling. How does love endure when destiny demands such a sacrifice?